Hey everybody, we're back here again with Brenda as well. But now we have Kayla, and
Hello.
Kayla is involved in the AMP. And what is your title this year?
I am Western Maine Miss this year.
Okay, Western Maine Ms.
Yep.
Very interesting. So, do you live in Western Maine or are you
So I live in Saco, which is
Saco?
in southern Maine.
Little southern.
However, if you look at the state, it is southwest. So,
Southwest. All
yep.
right. Yeah.
I also went to school in Farmington
Yeah.
for my graduate and undergraduate degrees. So that is also in
Very
Western
good
Maine.
school, very good school. My father was a professor there at
Oh.
University of Maine, Farmington. But enough about me. But he was an art teacher. Great school for if you want to be in the education side of things. Are you doing anything on that side of things as a teacher or
Yes, I
educating?
am. I'm a sixth grade math teacher.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I just recently got my master's in math education, so I'm a certified interventionist as well.
Excellent, excellent. So it does seem as though there's a very through thread to a lot of the folks that are involved. Is there folks that like to give back to the community and do things that are of benefit?
100%. Intelligent, ambitious, kind. And we tell women if that describes you, you belong on our stage. We're going to be here to offer you a sisterhood and a connection with other like minded women who can help you achieve whatever your goals are. We were so honored last year when Kayla let us know that she had graduated with her master's degree in math, let alone. What a strong statement for young women across the state and across the country that education is everything. You never stop learning, and you can be beautiful. You can represent your state, or if Kayla wins her division, she can represent the country and other women. As a woman who's gone out, has an education, is smart, wears a crown. It's not about the heels, it's about all the good work she does with that crown.
Excellent, excellent. So is this your first year involved in the pageant, or have you been
This is
doing
going to be my third year with the pageant.
third year with the pageant?
Yep.
Had you had history doing pageants before? How did you find your way to the American Miss Pageant?
I recently joined the pageant community in 2022, and it was something out of my comfort level. Being in my 20s, it was something definitely different, but I'm always looking for something new to try.
Yeah.
And then I heard about AMP and that it was Maine and local. And so then I tried it and kind of fell in love with the whole premise of intelligence, ambition, and kindness, and really think that's something that everybody has to offer, and that you are always learning something new every day. So I just jumped in, and here I am.
Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes math has been accused of being a little bit dry
Right.
and less exciting. So it gives you a chance to exercise different parts of the brain a little bit as well. Have you found, were you always somebody that felt comfortable being on stage or that side of things? Or
Actually, yes, I have been dancing for 26
oh,
years,
okay,
mostly competing in clogging.
yeah.
So I'm going to the Northeast Clogging Convention next month, competing again. It'll be, I think, my 18th year doing that. So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. And how did you find your way into clog? Was that something that your family was doing before? Or?
So I dance at Steppin' Out Dance Center right in Saco, and they have a clogging program. There's sometimes from 50 to 70 people that actually clog at that studio. And instead of tap, we focus more on clogging. So that's kind of where I was in my younger years. So instead of doing hip hop, I was a clogger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there's enough people doing hip hop
Right?
already, right? Clogging is something,
Yeah.
it's a lost art or it's still around. Now, just actually, literally for the people out there like me, what exactly is clogging again? How does that work? Is that like tap
So
dancing almost?
it
Or-
is like
yeah.
tap dancing,
Okay.
but it has a double tap. And so
Okay.
the second tap is a little bit looser. And it originated in the Appalachian Mountains,
Oh,
mostly in the South, and then worked its way up to the Northeast. And we have a fun little group of about 4 different areas that come together every year to have the competition.
and so forgive me if I forgot. Did I ask you yet with your title, what are some of the responsibilities that are upcoming with it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, yeah.
So I love working within my community and other communities in the surrounding area through the Main Street America program. So I mainly work with Saco Main Street, and I work with them to help boost local economy and help them with different events that we have. So we just did a Valentine cookie walk throughout Main Street where you could go to different businesses. And then in May, we have Pride in the park. And then in June, we actually have a festival of like arts on the sidewalk. There's different vendors. So I just help them volunteer and set up booths and help with giving out lunch to people or talking about other local businesses that we have to offer.
Kayla is just such a great example
Yeah.
of someone who just has a crown and actually gets out into her community and is helpful. And, you know, just a shining star for American Miss.
Yeah.
And we're so honored to have her be able to wear our title, our crown, and to do good work in the community that really matters.
So within the American Miss, in the in-between, the pageants, how much is it a fluctuating amount of time commitments for the different folks who are involved in winning different titles? Do some people put in a lot more time? Some people put in a little less? Or how does that all work?
Yeah, it's nothing mandated for sure.
Yeah, right.
We can't mandate anything, but was certainly we had a woman 2 years ago from New York who applied, was accepted for New York. She was Long Island, and she immediately hit the ground running and was doing great things on TV. She was everywhere with her state title. Last year we had a woman from South Carolina who did the same thing. She got her state title. And a funny story here, her husband called me one time. I was in the bookstore, and he's like, "Hi, is this the American Miss Pageant?" I'm like, "Yes, it is." "Well, I sat on my wife's crown and I broke it. Do you think I could get another crown?" I'm like, "Oh my, no worries. We'll mail you a new crown tomorrow." But she is a woman who also went out in her community and did so much good and ended up with a gold medal, Presidential Volunteer Service Award gold medal, because of all of the volunteer work she had done. It's our way of saying thank you for using that crown for a great purpose. You know, no, there's no mandate. It doesn't impact their scoring. They're scored when they arrive. Women are judged in interview, onstage introduction, fashion runway, which is always one of the funnest part. It's really a runway competition, and then evening gown. And that's what they're judged upon. But certainly everything they bring to the table is on their application for judges to read, and they have great conversation with judges, which essentially gives them a phenomenal interview.
Yeah. And it's great life skills too for whatever other things as well.
Exactly.
Do you find that this is something you want to do for more years than?
I'm not sure. I'm kind of just along for the ride.
See how it goes. Right.
Well,
Exactly.
Kayla, now we do have the 50 and over, so you're in for a while.
Yeah, I could be here for a while.
Yeah.
I'm not married, so there's that division.
Well,
Not yet.
not yet. Not yet.
Not yet married.
Eligible bachelors out there. Well, I think as long as you're having fun with it, and it sounds a lot like that. It sounds like it, and it's giving something back. It's kind of a lot of things all wrapped into one. Yeah, it's very exciting.
And that's why I have enjoyed coming back and getting involved with the sisterhood and helping out other sisters that are wanting to do what they want and really following their dreams. So it's been a phenomenal experience so far.
Well, thank you so much for being here. And I know, Brenda, there is somebody else too coming right up with us. So that's the tease for us. Thanks again. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. We'll be right back right after this.